Alright folks, it's Friday, October 7th. I'm down here at the shelter. This is just a work evening. I'm going to try to get an hour and a half on that pile right there. I've been neglecting it, just digging out enough to where I could sift, but that's the only problem with a stationary sifter like that is you got to keep your dirt cleaned out. But going to get on that, but I just want to show you this first time this is the driest I've seen it with zero water in this little wet weather creek. And this just a little alternate, feeder wet weather. She runs into a bigger creek down there about 50 yards, and it's dry right now, but that bigger creek runs about a half a mile down into a big old valley. So I'm hoping this place might have been when the big animals come up from the valley up this holler right here, to cross over the ridge up there to another range or something. Maybe this was a travel route. I'm just speculating here, but that gives me hope. There might be some paleo stuff eventually, somewhere in this place, maybe. But right now it's just a work site. I mean, a work evening. I got to get this dirt down, so maybe I'll be back. All right, I'm working on this pile here, and let's see, I've been on it about 45, 50 minutes. Getting too old for this crap. I got her down pretty good, and man, I promise you this ain't staged. But I took my little army shovel here and I was scraping the dirt up in a pile, and I just scraped this out right here as I throwed it back down. But that right there is where I found it, and I need to quit going down deep right there. I guess I'll eventually have to sift that out. I don't think I lost it in the sifter. I think I was going a little deep right there. Come on, golly. So you can kind of tell, I don't know, I beveled out right there, making room for the dirt. And I actually probably dug down 6 or 8 inches from where it was when I actually started. So I need to quit that till I get time to sift that out. But I mean, I just moving dirt and it showed up. And all right, I'll take it. Maybe I'll be back. Okay folks, it's Saturday, October 8th. I had never give y'all a view this side of the shelter. I always come down the hill there on my trail, and but anyway, this is another view from another side. You can see the rock where the ceilings fell in a whole lot better from this side. But all right, I'm here. I got my pile dug out yesterday evening, and I'm ready to get started. So give it a couple hours. I got things to do today, so let's see what happens. Maybe I'll be back. All right, folks, I'm back. Very first shovel full. Bucket full, excuse me. This piece here pops out, and I don't know. I've got a feeling this This may be a paddle drill, the base of it. It starts tapering down there before she broke. So I got a couple of drill tips at home that's been broke off. Maybe it'll match. I don't know that, but that's what it looks like. But it's you know, they worked her down, beveled her down there on the end, and I hate that was broke. And then this little jewel, you can see it was I mean, it's the size of my thumbnail. But, it's definitely the display side. You can see she fire popped or whatever on that side, but you can see where they retouched the edge of it there. Just a tiny little point. Hate it's damaged. Tip broke and the other side popped off. But all right, that's a good start. Maybe I'll be back. Okay folks, I'm back. I've been digging around that rock right there. About got it high centered. Don't know what I can do on the back side. We'll move around there in a minute, but anyway, just steadily going through buckets. I found a little piece of pottery. I showed those two. This thing here, I don't know. I'm gonna look at it closer when I get home, but I can't get her to focus here. But I'm gonna look at the lines in it. Man, come on. I'm just wondering if it might be an abrader. You know, when they're napping out arrowheads. I'm gonna brush it off, clean it up, look at it a little better. Maybe natural, I don't know, maybe a geofact, but you gotta look at everything. I'm not trying to make something that ain't, but this right here is definite. This baby here just popped out. Man, that is sweet. That is sweet. I like it. All right, and I found another. There it is. Old rough crude. Had to clean it up a little bit. All right, maybe I'll be back. That's looking pretty good. Okay, I'm back. I mean, it's nothing big, but it's just a sweet little flake knife. Retouch the edges of it. Anyway, knocked off the phone. All right, maybe I'll be back. Okay, folks, it's I'm gonna finish up here on Saturday, October 8th. Pretty good day. A couple hours here, but let's see. I ended up with stay out of these shadows here. I got 3 pieces of pottery, and piece of pretty crude old blade, but let's see, this one here, I think I may have found, I don't know if that was going to be a drill, the way it was tapering up, big drill, just a big old blade. It's got a lot of, I guess that's fire pop on it, and this is one of the very first pieces I found. I feel like that was going to be a paddle drill there. And this is the last thing I found. I videoed it, but you can still see a lot of the cortex, and you can see they've retouched the edge on it. And made them just a little flake knife out of that. I like that. I did video at just the end of a blade, some kind of tool. This one right here, you know, like I told y'all before, I'm very conservative, but this one caught my eye. And you can see the retouch on it. I'm thinking that might be like a little micro perforator. Just something for punching holes old guy had laying up on a shelf here, or had in his pouch, or laying on a rock or something. But I believe somebody was using it as a tool. So I'm not trying to make something out of nothing. You might can argue here on this. This one I don't know. It was unusual, but trying to get it where the light is right. I'm just wondering if that groove, you know, if a guy was, it may be natural, but it looks like it's got some scratching in there. I'm going to look at it closer at home, but you know, for a braiding, scratching the work side, you know, of a spall or something, making a arrowhead or a knife blade or something. This may have been a guy's braider, and gonna look at it closer. And that's so you got to look at everything in these shelters. You know, I mean, this is where they lived. All their every kind of tool is here. Little mini arrowhead. I hate that tip's broke on that. That'd been sweet. And then the other side's popped. But somebody was flaking around on that little piece. I found this piece of bone. Maybe it's a part of a pelvic bone or something, not sure. And but this right here, this was the find of the day. And man, that tickled me. Sweet little drill. Okay, folks, that's it. Again, if anybody's watching, I appreciate it, and y'all have a good Saturday. See y'all later.